Welcome everyone to the BX Sports JEDI Network. It is the return of the Knicks watch along, and we have Chef Dan in the building. He'll come on in a moment. The Knicks take on the Washington Wizards. Thank you for joining us this evening, Chef Dan. Whenever you want me to bring you on, let me put you on.
Uh, I'm ready. I'm right
All right, here
here.
we
So
go. All right, here we go. Salute. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone that is in the chat with us tonight as the New York Knicks take on Washington Wizards. Those Wizards from DC who haven't been so magical, haven't been having such a magical season this year. So we're looking to help, secure that draft pick from them that we have. I believe it's I believe this year.
I believe so. You're correct. You're correct. And
Mhm.
of course, we want to also say we're on our new streaming platform on Opus. So Opus, we're doing from time to time. We'll do some live games here. You've seen us do some podcasting here as well, some live video as well. So Opus, well, new home here. It's our second game here, and of course, this is a work in progress. So we're gonna have, hopefully, we have some fun. We have a lot of fun. We had fun after this stream last night, or last game, and we're hopefully we add some new features and stuff that you guys would enjoy. So, Chef Dan, we see our old friend Porzingis, but you know how we like to do, and hopefully it works here. We're trying to help you make a little money in your pockets here. For them, the Knicks are a favorite, a 4.5 point favorite at the money line at minus 155. The over and under is 220 points total at a plus 130. You know how we say, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck and make some money.
Yeah, the Wizards are missing a lot of people, but that still doesn't give any excuse for the Knicks to relax. We've seen that regardless of the competition on the court, the Knicks find some way somehow to make it a cardiac Knicks moment. So the Knicks have to come out strong tonight. See what Vegas is trying to do here. It's going to be a close game either which way, but I am going to take over on that 220.
All right. I got the starting lineup. No Bradley Beal for the Washington Wizards. You got Corey Crispert. You got Kyle Kuzman, Delon Wright, Christos Porzingis, and Daniel Grafford in the starting lineup for the Washington Wizards. Our New York Knicks same starting five here. Of course, it's Grimes, Barrett, Brunson, Randall, Mitchell Robinson, and Julius Randle. So those are our New York Knicks. This is what I love it. When we see Knicks, we'll start seeing those little emojis there. So that's part of the new features there that we have there. And we're going to say hello to Chris the Flash, who's with us in the chat. Chris, you just got to give us a little bit there when we see the chat in the comments. So we appreciate you there. We'll say hello.
Salute to you, Chris the Flash. Thank you so much for joining.
Your mic went a little quiet again. So hopefully we don't have that
Uh,
little bit of
uh,
an issue.
no, I accidentally muted
It's
it.
still quiet. I see the mute button. Okay.
Am I good?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, but salute to our number one draft pick, Johnny Davis. Thank you so much for joining us. And Rebecca, I don't know if I'm butchering this, Zhu. Ex-
Engineer. Yes.
yes, thank you so much for joining us as well.
Of course, Chris the Flash. And Miss
Jen-
Janine in the
Miss
building.
Janine, thank you so much for joining us as we do take on those Washington Wizards.
We're just over the halfway point. And what I love about this, that the Knicks are continue to play, continue to win, and just gotta keep adding now. You broke a losing streak, you won a good game at home. Now add to it and start climbing one game. You know our mantra: one game at a time, one half, one quarter, and then you just keep looking back when you start building and start little by little adding up. You start seeing a couple games over 500. That's what we're hoping the Knicks here do here going forward.
You're absolutely right. The Knicks, they're building good habits right now. I know it's a lot of tough games, but this is the course of what you go through throughout a season when you have a majority of a young roster and you have a team that is the head of the snake is this is his first year here, so he's still learning a lot of the tendencies of our players. And I don't think we're fully going to see, the best of this team up until at least after All-Star break. But right now, this team is gelling very well, and they're performing very well so can't ask for too much more.
You cannot ask for any much more than that. Especially, got to give the coach credit when he went to that 9-man rotation. It wasn't for all of us. It didn't really. We didn't sit well because certain players, some of our favorites, didn't get to play. Guys are on the bench, et cetera, et cetera. But you got to give the guy the flowers here because the team has responded well, even with injuries, with a Barrett going down with that, with that cut in his hands, and Brunson with the sore hip. But they still kept that same mantra, and they're buying into right now what Coach Thibodeau has, and they're all playing and they're gelling while learning how to win.
Absolutely. So once again, like I said, can't ask for too much more. Definitely excited for the potential of this team. And not only that, as you said, we went down with a couple of players. Now we're starting to get healthy, and we're getting healthy towards the All-Star break as well. So hopefully some guys, end out the first half of the season on a strong note. And once we get into the break, we get guys rested and we get them ready for the run to come. Because this team, albeit I know we think this team isn't championship ready, and we know there are a lot of teams with way more talent, but this team has something to prove. I believe that they're playing like they have something to prove.
Indeed, indeed. Now, check then. Last time we had the ticker a little higher, the scoreboard a little bigger. Am I correct?
I believe so. I think that was when both of us were on the same side.
All right, so we're gonna have to change. I'm gonna change the default here on this and that's so so just bear with me there. We haven't started the game, so we have the time to work that out. Give me a minute there. Go on this one here. Is it much better, right? So as we're learning our new platform here, so now I know that we go to the third setting there. Salute, big task at hand. Salute in the building as we're about to start it off here. So I'm about to tip off now. Remember, I'm just about 30 seconds behind here from the NBA app into my home to your living room. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. It's Knicks Friday night Knicks, so we're ready to go.
Big Taz, salute to you, man. Thank you so much for joining us.
Here we go. So Washington wins the tip. Here's Porzingis, Kuzman. Here's Kuzman, and Kuzman goes gets the first bucket. So Kuzman attacking Mitchell Robinson. So Kyle Kuzman has an early lead. Brunson will bring the ball up here. Brunson now to Randall. Randall back to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson back to Randall. Julius one-on-one with Porzingis. He's going to shoot the three ball, and just like that, he hits it. So early three, it's good. So as they bring the ball up here, pass it around. Porzingis driving, puts it up the glass, misses. Fight for the loose ball. Mitchell Robinson comes up with it. Here's Brunson now. Brunson wants to push. Brunson on the left side. Back over to Randall, top of the key. Randall's going to shoot another three ball, and that's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson comes up with the offensive rebound. Back to Quentin Grimes. Grimes, step back three. And that's off the mark. And Kuzman comes up with the rebound. So Kuzman now calling a play. Passes to Porzingis. Porzingis now. Bounce pass. Goodwin and blocked there by Mitchell Robinson, but right into Porzingis takes a long three, and that's in and out. And again, Goodwin, but in and out. Brunson with good hands. So Jalen Brunson comes up, swipes that ball out. Brunson now on the right side. Knicks are in their blue uniforms. Here's Brunson. Isolation one-on-one on Porzingis. He's driving. Blew right by him off the glass, but misses. Mitchell Robinson had the loose ball. Chris Bird comes up with it. Here's Kuzman. Kuzman now on the right wing. Kuzma now backing in, cutting Porzingis. Porzingis misses that one. Mitchell Robinson with another block. Get that out of here. Here's Brunson. Brunson behind the back here. He pulls it back out here. He's going to reset. Here's a double team. Here's RJ Barrett now. Barrett driving. Contact, but no call there. Looking for a foul. So Gafford puts it over to Goodwin. Goodwin looking for a screen. Now driving in the paint. Puts up the floater. It's good. As Brunson will bring the ball up here. Quentin Grimes. Here's Barrett. Barrett on the right wing. He wants to feature deep inside of Mitchell Robinson. Robinson, he got fouled. Good job there, Barrett, getting that ball deep underneath the basket to Mitchell Robinson. He's going to get rewarded with some free throws. So Mitchell Robinson will go to the free throw line. Don't forget to hit those likes. And he misses the first free throw. He has another free throw coming up. Early part of the game here. Wizards up with a 4-3 lead. And he misses both free throws, picked up by Kuzma. So Wizards with a 1-point lead here. Here's Porzingis on a curl. Porzingis driving in, puts it up, and misses. Rebound by Randall. A lot of contact, no call here. Here's Randall. He thought about the three. He blows right by. Step, puts it up off the glass. He misses. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Mitchell Robinson again with the dunk. Grown man basketball. He stuffs it down. Here's Goodwin. Goodwin now. Passes it to Kuzma. He fakes it. Drive. Puts up the floater. That's off the mark. And last touch by Knicks ball. Deflected by Gafford. Knicks want to push. See, Brunson wants the ball immediately. Wants to get going. Here's Brunson now. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson now. Bounce pass. He tried to get Mitchell Robinson. Tried to get there, but Mitchell turns it over. Here's Goodwin for three. And he hits it. So Jordan Goodwin from downtown. Here's Barrett now. Barrett in the paint. Randall's going to shoot the three ball. And he misses. Goodwin. Now Goodwin over to Kuzma. Kuzma. Back to Goodwin. Goodman. Back to Kuzma. Again, they're playing back and forth. Hot potato for three. He misses the ball. Rebound by Barrett. Barrett will bring the ball up. Barrett keeps his dribble. Does a double team. Passes it to Brunson. Over to Grimes. Grimes thought about the three. He's trying to drive on Crispin. He puts up. He switches hands, but he got the own rebound. Back again to Randall. Randall top of the key. Back over to Grimes. So now going to shoot the three ball, and that's off the mark. Crispin comes up with the rebound. As he's going to bring it up here. Knicks got back. Good job there on transition. Here's Kuzma. Kuzma. Euro, but stolen by Randall. Here's Brunson comes up with the loose ball. Brunson over to Grimes. Transition three ball, and that's off the mark. And Goodwin comes up. He's going to long pass here. Kuzma going to take a long three, and that's off the mark. And last touch by Quentin Grimes. So both teams are firing and shooting from all over the place. So Wizards will have it underneath the basket. Goodwin would try to inbound to Porzingis in a cut. Porzingis up, and misses. Oh, my God, a Charles Smith memorial there. Good job by Randall playing some good defense. Here's Brunson now. Brunson going to reset here. He's got a screen by Mitchell Robinson. He's going to shoot the three ball, and that's off the mark. Both teams are misfiring here. And we have a timeout on the floor as we say hello to Steve. Steve felt it. And he says, did we get the kinks out of Opus? Oh, yeah, it looks so far so good.
You still got a Randall meme going for you right now.
Oh, I do. I don't see it though.
Uh, oh, it might be my screen.
That's from you gotta hit, yeah, because there it's up.
All right.
So we have a timeout here. Both teams are misfiring. They're trying to shoot the ball, trying to play quick, Chef Dan.
Yeah, off of a lot of misses. So when you get the chance, I don't know how they just neither team can hit the backside of a barn right now. That's really it. That's what I want to say. Both teams are just missing.
Yeah, that's painful. All
It's yeah,
right.
it's just. Oh, go ahead.
No, I wanted to shout out back from home. Southern Boulevard had a bodega at Southern Boulevard and Freeman. Salute, Sura. Salute.
So,
And our agent is in the building. Our agent Super Argos in the building. Salute.
salute, A for Argo. Thank you so much for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like button. Hit the likes.
Yes, please hit the like button, please. We need the likes.
But yeah, right now both teams just missing. There is a lot of contact going down low, and I see that the refs kind of don't want to involve themselves early in the game, but I mean
I got
both
you.
are rushing and they're not getting the best looks. They're getting good looks, but they're not the best looks.
Maybe in transition, they want to take advantage and get to the basket instead of the transition three ball. Let's see if they make that adjustment. I'm pretty sure at this timeout, coaches will let them know about that once we get back there. Yeah, just to Asura, I was right by 1230 Southern Boulevard in between the Cuchi Frito restaurant that used to be there. I don't know, it's still there. It's almost like, and across the street, the check cashing store on Freeman. The missed shots, agents. Oh my God, that's an ugly shirt. That ugly sweater that Kuzma wore.
Yeah, and they're selling a bobblehead of it.
Ugh. All right, here we go. They're gonna inbound the ball. You got Davila in there. Crispet, Porzingis one on one with Mitchell Robinson. 8 on the shot clock. He's jab stepping. Now he's good job. Mitchell Robinson swipes it, but Porzingis gets it. He tries to go at it, and Porzingis, his first field goal there, he almost broke his ankles there. Washington up 9-5. Barrett now on the curl. Barrett, Randall now. One on one with Hachimura. Randall, 6 on the shot clock. Randall in the paint, fall away, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Washington. Here's a drive. Goodwin gets the screen. Back over. Avila. Back over to Goodwin. Porzingis for 3. And he got it. He hit it in rhythm. So KP with 5 consecutive points here. 12-5. So Knicks now trailing here. Here's Brunson, fadeaway, puts it up, misses. Mitchell Robinson short. So Knicks not getting a good looks. One and done. So Wizards on an 8-0 run. Goodwin trying to feature Porzingis one-on-one on Barrett. He's backing in. And Quincy Grimes with the steal. Here comes Grimes. Grimes picks his pocket. And back again. He's taken away. Here comes Avila. Back over. Hachimura for 3. And Hachimura misses. And that should have been an offensive. Ooh, Porzingis hit it off of Grimes, but that should have been a loose ball foul there. So Chamorro will inbound underneath the basket. Goodwin, driving, puts up, and he misses, comes up short, loose ball, quickly gets up. Quickly, who just came in. Quickly now. And quickly in transition. So Emmanuel quickly. Here's Goodwin now. Goodwin. Hachimura. Back to Goodwin. Goodwin now. Back to Hachimura. Hachimura gonna shoot the three ball, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Emmanuel quickly. He's gonna push this one over to Randall. Randall with the dunk. Emmanuel quickly give him an assist. Heads up there. 12-9. If he does that, I could see a lot of Obi Toppin tonight dunking because they worked with Randall. Here's Porzingis. Hachimura. Hachimura. Avila for three. And he misses. He gets his own rebound. He driving and he lost the ball, but he gets the ball back. Here's Crispin. Corey Crispin misses. Randall comes up with the rebound. Julius Randall pushes it here to Brunson. Brunson now. Back over to quickly. Back to Brunson. Brunson calling a screen here. Now Brunson driving. Contact, puts it up. Count it, and one. Chance for a three-point play. So Brunson trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Well, Brunson looked like he hasn't slept, though. Look at those bags. And he hits the three-point play. We're tied. We're all leaving at 12. D. Ross in the building. Salute D. Ross. Knicks on a 7-0 run now. Hachimura. Here's Avila. Avila now has a mismatch. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis now. Bounce pass here to Kuzman, but loose ball. Hachimura going to shoot the three ball. 2 on the shot clock. And Quincy Grimes comes up with the loose ball. Grimes over to Randall. Randall thought about the three. Now he's driving. A lot of contact. Puts it up. And count it. And one. Julius Randall. You're muted, Chef Dan.
I don't know why.
Now you can hear you, brother. Randall was 7 points so far with 3 rebounds. He misses the free throw. So Knicks have a 2-point lead here. They storm back as soon as they were down by 7. Here's Hachimura. Here's a three ball. And that's front of the rim. Rebound by Hartenstein. Gives it over to Randall. Julius Randall now. Brunson. He has Kuzman on him. Sheldon, salute Sheldon. Brunson. And he misses. Rebound by Washington. By Wright. Right. Trying over here to Gafford. Back to Wright again. He's driving. Stops. Avila thought about the three. Spins. Here's Wright again. 11 on the shot clock. Knicks playing some good defense here. Down to 5 here. Kuzman gets bumped. He's trying to call for a foul, but nope. Here's Quickly for 3. It's good. Emmanuel Quickly from downtown. As Wright hit Hachimura. Hachimura now trying to drive, spins, stops. Look at the Knicks play defense. Here's Kuzman for 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Julius Randle. So that's his 4th rebound. Back over, and Quentin Grimes turned the ball over. Took his eye off of it. We got a timeout on the floor. So we got a timeout. Let's see if Chef Dan, if your mic or stuff are working.
Is it working? Am I good?
Yeah, you can.
All right. Awesome. Knicks are doing well right now. Able to come out that funk, able to string together a good couple of possessions. As soon as Quickly came in, that's a good sign, but it's also an even better sign because now you got RJ coming off the bench with Obi Toppin, so we should see what those bench minutes look like. Hopefully Hartenstein can give us something because he's looked rough the past couple of days.
Well, you got Porzingis, and he's got a good favorable matchup where the centers shouldn't embarrass him too much, or eat his lunch. He'll be able to have a chance there to do some
You're
damage.
absolutely right. But is this not the same place where Obi got 40?
Was it Washington? Yeah, I believe it was Washington. And also, I was mentioning earlier where when Quickly first came in and fed Randall on that transition, easy bucket for Randall. If Obi plays, if Thibodeau puts him to play, he could probably get almost 7 points in 8 minutes of action that Thibodeau's going to play him tonight. Also, remember, Quickly I think is a local native, a product of he always have good games in Washington.
He's from the DMV area, so that whole area, those three little states, he's always going to play very well in. Man, what was I going to say? If Obi is playing very well, do you see a moment where it becomes, more time for Obi Toppin on the court and give Randall a blow? Because I know Randall's been playing very well, but in the same note, like during that West Coast swing, he was averaging like 40 something minutes a night.
I don't as much as we want to think of what this head coach thinks, he knows he does things a lot of repetitious, and right now you want to help him, but he continues to show receipts of winning, so he kind of like gotta like be like Chad Gables and shoosh. I mean, until but once they start losing a couple games, that venom is gonna come out even more vicious. So that's what happens that's why his tenure or his welcome mat doesn't last long wherever he goes, because of those kind of things, those kind of exact
Mm.
stringent. As we get back here, Gafford now. Here's Kuzman. Kuzman back over to right. Hachimura, 10 on the shot clock. Right again. Now right. Passes it here. Hachimura driving. Puts it up. And blocked by Obi Toppin. And then Kuzman misses. Gafford again. Gafford puts it up. And he's going to get a foul call. So we got a pity call by the officials there.
Great defense by Obi Toppin.
He used the force. He got the first one in. We almost had your man. You know what? We got to get a meme that says "Ball don't lie."
Yeah. I didn't even.
We didn't think about that when we were messing
Yeah.
around with it. Gafford's gonna shoot the second one, and he hits both. And don't forget to hit those likes. Miles McBride in the game. Manuel Quickly. You have Obi Toppin, Barrett on the floor with Hartenstein. I like this lineup. Here's Quickly puts the floater. He first missed of the night. Rebound by Wright. Knicks up by 3 here. A minute and 20 left in the quarter. Right now, driving in, puts up a long, crazy one, and off balance, counted and one. Oh, now it comes up. Oh, he was falling. He just happened to grab for a second there. So here's Wright trying to go for an old-fashioned 3-point play here to tie the game up. And he does. So we're all leaving at 17. A minute and 15 here. Here's Barrett now. Barrett driving in the paint. Barrett puts it up. Barrett was trying to go posterize, but Hartenstein again puts it up. Hartenstein again misses. Hartenstein again. Oh my God, he can't do nothing right here. Here's Wright. Oh, the pain. Here's Hachimura. Back again to Kuzman. Kuzman now driving. Good job by Toppin there. 1-on-1 here with Toppin and Kuzman. Kuzman shaking and bake. Oh, he passed. And Obi bit and off the glass. So Washington has the lead now with 45 seconds. McBride. Now McBride back over to Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly now. Still keeps the dribble. Puts it up the glass. Harkenstein there. He finally get it. Hey! So here's right now. There's going to be a 6 second between shot clock and game clock. Here's right. He's driving. Euro puts up a wild arcing one, and Gafford and put back. So Gafford with the offensive rebound. 21-19. 4 seconds here. Final shot of the quarter. Here's Quickly. Back over to Barrett for 3. At the buzzer. In and out. So at the end of one, the Knicks trail here 21-19. Oh, man. It's Friday night Knicks here, baby. You need me to bring Robert Wall here to sing the Friday Night Knicks?
No. I'm fine. Dude,
delete.
How many Charles Smith moments is Hartenstein gonna
Oh my
create?
God. I get like, PTSD, man.
Yo, it's one of those moments where I know I don't even have to look at Twitter. I know they're roasting him.
Man, he's the Friday night special roast, the Hartenstein.
I just really don't get it. I don't get it.
You know what? Sometimes I get. You know what that does? When I see that happens, I get mad because I said I should be that tall. I should be there playing if I had that
height. Yeah. I could miss all those buckets and get paid the same amount he does. Come on now.
If I had that height, man, with my heart, I'd be in there, man. Man.
Oh man.
I know Tim Smith has been saying that. Kudos to Tim Smith has been saying that for the past 8 games. Tim Smith, you know, he wants Jericho Sims enough with the Hartenstein here.
I know we want that. But in the same note, remember what you just said earlier? This would be the perfect matchup for him. So, I don't know. And Tibbs is going to give vets way more leash to get right.
And, of course, Tim Thibodeau from the old school there. He's a Rolling Stone. Can't get what you want.
So, we're going to start the second quarter here as Knicks inbound the ball. McBride bringing the ball up. McBride dribbling, looks, gets it over to Hartenstein. Now over to Barrett. Barrett over to Toppin, driving over to Hartenstein. Now to Quickly open for 3, and that's off the mark. And Toppin almost stole it, but DeLon Wright pushes it. Now they get it to Kuzma. Kuzma curling around, defended well by McBride. Spinning, mid-range jumper, that's good. Wizards extend their lead to 4. 23-19 is McBride dribbling, driving. McBride gets it over to Hartenstein. Over to Quickly now, keeping the dribble. Over to Hartenstein. Floater, that's off the mark. Gets the rebound. Hartenstein looking, gets it over to McBride. McBride gets the screen, pulls up for 3, and that's off the mark. And right with the rebound. Right as the ball, right? Now they get it over to Kuzma to cutting Hachimura, and Hachimura blows the layup. Hartenstein the rebound. Over to Quickly. Quickly drive in, reverse layup. Got it. 23-21. Knicks down by 2. Quickly with 7 points. 3 of 6 from the field. 10:25 here left in the second. As Kuzma over the right. Right, driving, stops, and stolen away by the Knicks. Quickly with the ball. Quickly pushes it up head, top in, lobs. Barrett with the slam. And R.J. Barrett able to tie things up. 23-all. Avdia bringing the ball up for the Wizards. Now over to Kuzma. Kuzma driving, and they call a foul by Barrett. As Taj Gibson comes into the game for the Wizards.
Look at that.
As Kuzma driving. Kuzma fumbles it, gets it back. Kuzma, step back 3, and that's good. As they kick it ahead to Barrett, and Barrett layup blocked by Kuzma, but Kuzma stepped out of bounds.
Oof.
They get it to Barrett, and they call an offensive foul on top of it. Excuse me.
What is he expecting? Tickle him?
9:35 here. I don't know. It was just a screen. 23-26 as they get it to Kuzma. And what do they call? Offensive foul as McBride was able to draw one.
Makeup call.
So quickly over to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen. Barrett driving. Clears him off with the shoulder and gets the layup. 25-26. Knicks down by 1. Avdia over to Gibson. Gibson over to the right. Clean for 3, and that's good. 29-25. Knicks down by 4. Barrett has the ball. Barrett driving, kicks it over to Toppin for 3, and that's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Avdia gets it. They get it over to Kuzma, and he gets fouled, so he's heading to the line. So Kuzma heading to the line, shooting 2. 8:43 here left in the first half. Knicks down by 4. It's the first one. As Brunson comes back into the game. He hits both free throws. Knicks now down by 6. Brunson's bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Barrett. Over to Toppin. Back to Barrett. Barrett, well defended, double teamed. Now gets it over to Quickly. Quickly driving. Quickly. And he got fouled, so he's heading to the line. Quickly at the line. Hits the first one. 26-31 as Mitchell Robinson comes back in.
Interesting lineup with Toppin and Mitchell Robinson on the floor.
Yep. As IQ goes 2 of 2 from the line. Knicks down by 4. Gibson over to Kuzma. Kuzma driving, puts up the floater. That's good. Brunson has the ball. Brunson defended well by Kispert. Brunson kicks it out quickly. Thought about the three. Quickly, jab stepping. Now he's driving over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson driving. Puts it up. And that's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Hachimura gets it. Kispert driving. Kispert Euro. And nice layup. Well defended by Barrett, but Barrett should have been better with the feet. And Thibodeau is going to call timeout. As Knicks down by 8 right now. 27-35. 7:33 here left in the first half.
Now, second unit's got to get going against, especially against the Wizards' second unit. Hartenstein, and it's not to pound on him. It's not to keep beating on a dead horse. But when you have Hartenstein and McBride on the floor, and Toppin ain't there yet, you're playing actually 5-on-2. Because Obi hasn't, even though Obi was shooting the 3 ball, he'll shoot it, but he's a little hesitant on the offense. And McBride is not hitting his shot, and Hartenstein, he can't throw the ball in the ocean if he can. It's tough. They got to start putting in some more. I know they're out there for their defense's prowess. Especially McBride and Hart. I guess he like Hartenstein. I think Thibodeau likes Hartenstein's defense over Sims for now, but it's 5-on-2. I mean,
I don't think you can like Hartenstein's defense better than Sims. I
mean, would he be playing?
think
Sims,
if anything,
though?
it's a matchup as far as there's been times where Sims' height becomes a problem for him down low in the paint. So I think that's what he's playing for is really the height. But I mean, he can't consistently do the things that you need a center to do.
Yeah, he's just right now. Let me read that quote for a moment. Dude came in as a stretch 5. Now he won't even look to shoot a 3. He's been atrocious though from the 3 ball though. He's struggling.
Yeah.
He's really struggling.
It's one of those things where if the possession ends with a Hartenstein 3 because that's what they were looking for, that's a waste of a possession. But if the possession ends with a Hartenstein 3 because they played good defense and that's the only thing you could draw up, then you'll take it. Right now, he's not hitting consistently to a point where we want to draw it up for him.
Yeah, right now he stinks. I wanted to use my meme. That's why.
So we're returning back from commercial break. 7:33 here left in the first half. Knicks down by 8. Grimes inbounds it to Randall over to Brunson. Brunson with the screen. Brunson driving, pops, hits the mid-range. First bucket of the game for Brunson. 29-35 as Wizards are passing it around. Washington driving and almost a mishandled pass. Avdia collects it. Avdia and another potential turnover and off the shin of Emmanuel quickly. In the backcourt, though, with 2.1 seconds left. So Washington does not have much to work with. And a deep three that is a 24-second violation. Good defense by the Knicks. 6:59 here left in the first half. Please hit those likes, ladies and gentlemen, as Brunson has the ball. Brunson gets it over to Randall. Randall, jab step in. Randall, step back mid range. Got it over Porzingis. 4-point game. Wizards bring it up. Give and go here as they kick it out. Porzingis for three. That's off the mark. Quickly to rebound. Quickly pushing. Has to slow down. Wizards got back in transition. They get it to Randall in the post. Randall working against Porzingis. Step back mid-range. Hits the front of the rim, off the mark. Kispert bringing the ball up. Kispert gets it over to Avdia. Avdia, Gibson. Gibson now gets it over to Kispert. Kispert, Goodwin, and that rims in and out. Robinson the rebound, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson, sidestep three, and that's good. First three-pointer of the game for Jalen Brunson. 34-35. Knicks down by one. Goodwin has the ball. Goodwin spinning around. Goodwin driving. Goodwin blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Third block of the game for Mitchell Robinson. As Randall gets the foul on Avdia, so he's heading to the line.
Just like that, Knicks starting to have the opportunity to tie and take the lead. Oh man, look at that block by Mitchell Robinson. Came out of nowhere.
That was
Man,
a great
Dave
block.
R. Salute, Dave R.
Dave R, salute to you.
Happy weekend, my friend.
Randall misses the first one. .5:17 here left in the first half. Randall goes 1 of 2 from the line. Knicks tie the ball game. Knicks on an 8-0 run here. They get it to Porzingis. Now to Avdia. Kicks it out to Goodwin. Goodwin, defended by Goodwin, gets it over to Porzingis. Porzingis floater misses, gets it back, and they call a foul on Mitchell Robinson.
Salute to Buddha Namaste in the chat.
Salute Buddha Namaste. Happy New Year to you, and thank you so much for joining us. So, Wizards inbounded. Goodwin gets it over to Avdia. Now back to Goodwin. And good defense by Randall. And nice defense. Knicks forcing them to a tough bucket, and Gibson was able to hit it just as a 24 shot clock buzzer expires. And Brunson has the ball. Brunson defended by Porzingis. They get it over to Randall. Back to Brunson. Brunson fakes it. Now kicks it over to Quickly. Quickly fakes it. Quickly, floater, got it. As the Knicks were able to get the Washington defense up in arms. Goodwin with the ball. Goodwin kicks it over to Kispert. Avdia. Avdia to Gibson. Back to Avdia. Over to Kispert. Kispert for three. And that's off the mark. And they call a foul by Quickly. He landed right into Kispert's body. Kispert hits the first one. 1 point lead for Washington. They're taking quite some time to get to the second shot.
I know. I noticed that.
Yep. He hits the second one. Kuzma comes back into the game for the Wizards as Gibson sits down. He hits all 3 free throws. Knicks down by 3. Brunson brings the ball up. Brunson defended well. Brunson over to Randall. Randall open for 3, takes it off the mark. Avdia gets the rebound, bringing the ball up. They get it over to Porzingis, back to Avdia. Avdia kicks it out. Kispert for 3, and that's off the mark. Randall the rebound over to Brunson. Brunson pulls up for 3, and that's off the mark. Porzingis the rebound over to Goodwin. Goodwin kicks it out to Kuzma. 3:15 here left. Kuzma directing traffic, defended by Robinson. They kick it out. Now right back to Kuzma. Over to Porzingis. And they kick it. Kispert for 3, and that's good. Back up to a 6-point deficit. Knicks down by 6. 37-43. They get it to Randall. Over to Grimes. Grimes over to Randall. Randall now double teamed over to Grimes. Grimes over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Floater off the glass. No good. But Randall able to keep it. Randall off the glass. No good. But he gets it again and puts it back. Tough bucket by Randall. It's Kuzma has the ball. Kuzma kicks it, and too easy of a bucket. Knicks must have thought they were going to go for a timeout. Back to a 6-point game, 45-39. Brunson's dribbling around. Brunson over to Randall. Back to Brunson. Brunson calls for a screen. Brunson gets it, working around it, driving, step back mid-range, front of the rim, got it.
Nice.
1:30 here left in the first half. As Kuzma's driving, kicks it out. Porzingis for 3, and that's off the mark. Knicks with the rebound. Brunson fakes the handoff. Now he's driving. He's got Goodwin alone. Brunson, fall away jumper, no good. Avdia the rebound. Avdia pushing. Avdia bumped.
Ooh,
They count the continuation and the foul.
that's not a blocking foul. He pushed. Ooh. This is why we wish they had two challenges per half.
Yeah.
One per half. Ooh, I want to see that one. Let's see. Oh, that's a charging violation.
Yeah. And Wizards call timeout, so you know the Knicks are not challenging it.
47-41, Washington up here.
Yep.
Don't forget to hit those likes. I guess Pepe Le Pew is not playing today.
Nah,
No
he's
Pepe.
not. He's out of the rotation.
No Pepe. I guess the meme of Pepe didn't come up. Okay.
So Knicks right now playing like a road team.
Keep if they my was gonna wait for halftime, but we have the commercial. While keep the game close, I think when they go the other end, when they switch the courts, I think their shots are gonna start falling in. I just think that those rims on that side where the Knicks are shooting, they're not getting those bounces where Brunson normally gets those shots in all those. Oh, it's a good memory of it's a beautiful memory.
Yep, that fist swing right there. Um, yeah, you're absolutely right. There may be a thing with the rims. You're absolutely right in that regard. But what I can say is, regardless of the result of what bounce they're looking for, when the Knicks are able to push and get a run, which is a good sign, they're able to get a run and tie things up. And even we saw in the first quarter, they were able to get somewhat of a lead. The Wizards are just pushing it right back. They're at home, they're comfortable with the court, and they're playing well. So we got to give kudos to the other side of the court. But can the Knicks find a way to extend those runs and then play some good defense? Because I've noticed when they get the runs, after that, it's not like Washington is playing lights out offense. The Knicks are doing follies on themselves, and that's what starts up Washington getting their run.
Yeah, which hopefully at the second half, with some coaching, the all assistant coaches and etc., game planning and what emphasis they want to make some game plans. So we'll see. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of Warcliffe Frazier jerseys in the house. I like it.
most definitely. As we return back from commercial break, and Avdia hits the rebound. So it's a 7-point game, 48-41. Knicks down by 7. Brunson over to Randall. Randall working the dribble. Jumper kicks out to Barrett, and RJ Barrett hits the 3. Knicks
He
down
needed
by
that.
4. Under a minute here left as Goodwin has the ball. Goodwin driving, kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma over to Porzingis, back to Kuzma. Kuzma driving, gets the misses the reverse layup, but draws a foul on Mitchell Robinson.
That guy's got wearing that jersey's tight.
Yeah, he's no that jersey's wearing him.
Ooh, man, that's some tight jersey.
Yeah.
That's when he was a kid. He's wearing Willis
Yep.
Reed's jersey.
Yep.
Probably his
That's his
grandpa's.
kid. That's a childhood jersey. But it's nice to see a lot of Knicks fans in Washington. We travel. We travel well.
Santa Claus didn't buy him a new jersey this year.
No, he did not. Kuzma hits both free throws. Back to a 6-point game. 35 seconds left. Brunson fakes the handoff. Step back 3. And that's good. 47-50. Knicks down by 3. So they get it to Kuzma. Kuzma defended by Randall. Kuzma driving. Randall keeps him in front. Side step 3, and that's good.
Ooh, that's just good offense.
Yep. Barrett bringing the ball up. 5 seconds left. Barrett drives, Euro, layup, and the foul.
They needed to answer that back right before
Yep.
here. Oof.
And that could have been a flagrant as he hit him on top of the head. So Barrett to the line. Hits the 3, completes the 3-point play. 3-point game here. They kick it to Avdia. Avdia could not get the shot off. And that ends the first half as the Knicks are down by 3 points, 50-53.
That
It's
three
a good
point
game
play
so
by
far.
that 3 point play by R.J. Barrett was big because it would have been a 6 point going to half. It's a 3 point. You come out at halftime, you go hit the first two buckets and you're up. So that was a big play by R.J. Barrett.
Not only that, like as you said, it helps for the momentum going into the third, but more so, it helps for the momentum going into the half. Like going into the halftime, now it's like, okay, we've had a couple of runs with this team. They've led, but we've had some runs to get back. This isn't, unsurmountable. We can make a run and clamp down defensively and find a way to solidify this victory. So I'm all for it.
I'm looking at Washington's version of Rebecca Hollow. Can we have her instead?
Ah, not after the Wally baby.
She's boring. Rebecca Hollow. Get somebody who gets some good questions there.
Dude, Kev, no matter who they get,
That's true. You're right.
MSG
You
is
know
just
what?
gonna
Yeah,
hand them the script.
you know what? I didn't think about that. Right.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
It
stick to
don't
the
matter.
You gotta stick to the promo, pal.
Now, when I hand you this script, you read it. Or you're fired.
Right. And we'll put them, and then they put you on the facial recognition screen that you can't even walk through 34th Street because you.
Can't buy no tickets. Can't come into the garden.
You can't even go to Radio
Can't
City
do.
Music Hall.
Nope. So
Man,
don't even play that.
that's some serious South. Oh my God, Washington Wizards. Jeez. You're lucky you're not watching one. All right, Argo. I know you're laughing, Argo. That's what makes it fun because Argo, we watch the same. Oh no, wait a minute, they're local. Never mind, I take it back. They're local cheerleaders. I thought it was the there's a bunch of kids, high schoolers. I take that back. But I was like, oh my goodness, this was like
I mean,
because
they gotta,
it's like, what are you doing?
they gotta, Washington does not. I'm not gonna like him. It's a beautiful state. I mean, it's not a state.
Region. Let's call
It's
it
a
region.
region. It's a region. It's a beautiful region. They have those the cherry blossoms and all that, and it's like geographically, it's very beautiful. There's nothing to go to watch. There's, I mean,
I heard it. Well, by the way, I made crab cakes today. I didn't even put two and two together that we were playing the Wizards. I made some nice, delicious crab cakes.
but even then, look. You ready for this? Who do you think is more known for better crab cakes, them or Boston?
Well, everyone says Maryland, but Boston has good
I mean,
lobster,
yeah,
good
Maryland, yeah,
lobsters.
yeah, because they closer to the water. Come on now,
May the 4th, salute.
salute. All I'm saying,
Oh,
there's not
okay.
much to go there for other
Oh, they
than the
bought a bunch
mumbo
of.
sauce.
I guess they have the cheerleaders tournament or something because they got a bunch of cheerleaders from all ages. Okay, it looks nice. It's a district. There you go. As we
It's
get
a
into.
district. Yes, that's right. That was the word I was looking for. It's a district. Nothing more, nothing less. Beautiful geography, but it's a district.
All right, so
Hmm.
you know what? I'll put the ticker right back. What's going on, Darnell Davis? Let's watch some traffic. I want to watch what's going on the FDR Drive right now
Be more interesting if they that
on a
line.
Friday night. That's nice to see that move like that. You could get into Chinatown, Go down to Little Italy to Humberto's Clam House and have some linguine and some calamar.
Speaking of which, I know I had calamari yesterday, but I might double up and get order some calamari tonight to eat.
Damn, and I just had shrimp tempura. I had some shrimp tempura. I had
Yeah.
salmon, and some crab cakes. And now you're talking about calamari, and I'm like, damn, I could use some calamari, but I just don't like frying. I don't have calamari to begin with. I gotta order it. Oh, I just
Yeah.
saw Spider Man swing by. Man, now here in Florida, there's two type of sauces though. They give you either the marinara sauce, or they give you like a not a tartar sauce, but it's like a white sauce that comes with like with I don't know. I never seen that kind of sauce in New York. It was always the calamari, the marinara sauce.
I don't know what white sauce they're offering, but shoot, yo, like I said, I'm a chef. I'm open to anything.
It's damn. It's like it's not horseradish. It's like similar. It's like
Ooh,
it
ooh, horseradish with some lemon juice and some Worcestershire.
yeah.
Ooh,
There's something similar.
ooh. And then I put in some cornichons and some cornichons, some gherkin, and some what is it? Oh, the name escapes me. Capers. Chop up some capers.
A lot of people
Put
don't
some
like
dill
those.
in that.
A lot of
Ooh.
people don't like. I'm not a big. I don't care too much with the capers. They don't bother me, but a lot of people don't
Yeah,
like
it
them.
don't bother me.
They don't
Yeah.
bother me capers. Even anchovies don't bother. No,
Yeah, anchovies don't bother me.
no.
Mm.
I don't like black olives.
Oh man,
I
me.
don't like olives. Period. I like the olive oil and when we use it for certain the olives, but I don't like eating them. Yeah, they remember when you were digging in on those chicken nuggets.
The one time I forgot to mute
Oh my.
myself when I was eating.
No, and the funny thing is, I remember what he finished it off with: a delicious apple pie.
Yo, man.
And to Steve, yes, I used to always go to City Island, Tony's or Johnny's, either one of the one. Sometimes if you wanted oysters, you go. If you wanted oysters, it was to Johnny's. If you wanted clams, you go to Tony's, or maybe I got them vice versa. But yeah, of course they. And I think Johnny's had a delicious strawberry ice cream. Oh, that ice cream was delicious. The corn on the cob. You used to get the corn on the cob there. The Manhattan style clam chowder. My goodness, this turned into a
Ay,
food.
Dios mío. I
It
have
turned
not
into half.
even eaten
Instead of
dinner
reviewing
yet.
food,
Oh,
instead of reviewing the game, we're reviewing food.
because this is what you usually do. You usually eat some food while you watch the game, get some wings or something like
That's
that.
true. That's true. We usually do it
Oh,
when we do the lunch special program. We haven't done the lunch special in a while. When we
oh
played it,
man, we. Yeah. Oof, I'm sweating right now.
oh my goodness. Ann Harbor was good. That's the very first one. As soon as you go in, I used to love the feast for two. There it was like $79, but you used to eat. We used to take home a doggy bag because you couldn't even finish half of the stuff they give you there in Ann Harbor. That was a good one. You could either go by car or by boat.
Speaking of which, you know what's something I always order that I know I'm never gonna finish the first time, but I love putting it in my fridge and saving it for another time? Is a seafood boil.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Like here in Orlando, we have it's a New Orleans base. It's. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Oh, forget the name of it. Shoosh. Well, it was.
Sheesh. Stop.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, because I've been trying to get G-Man for life to come down from Tampa and to take him to lunch there. And he, every time he just keeps avoiding, he keeps crossovering me every time. We're like, yeah, we're gonna have lunch, and hot and juicy. There we go. Got the name of it. See, I just had to talk about it. And they have the most delicious seafood broil there, or the shrimps. The shrimps are fully long, full head on it, but they put the sauce there. My goodness, when they come in the red sauce, oh. I've been trying to because I want to see that big man G, man. I could imagine him just scoffing down a whole bucket of those shrimps. Me and
Jedi,
him, me and him, like look like typhoon and earthquake there, just going
oh
at it.
my gosh. Oh man. Once I get my driver's license, I just may take you up on that offer. We might stream that on Opus. Live look at Jedi and the chef.
Hit those likes.
I don't like fun.
In fact, I'm gonna probably have to take Mr. You know what? I'm gonna take Mr. Howard Harrison. Mr. Howard Harrison, if you're in the chat, we gotta go to Hot and Juicy. Me and you one of these days, man.
Oh man, oh man. I might get some calamari and some fried scallops. You never.
Oh goodness,
Ooh.
scallops too. Wow.
Oh my gosh, adios mío. Yeah, I'm getting them scallops.
Are you planning to sleep tonight?
Oh man. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I know we need a sponsor. I mean, I know the show, The Jedi Network, needs a sponsor, and they usually sell it, but DoorDash, better scallops, fried scallops and calamari, better than a pill.
Oh man, I hate you so much. Why yo?
You know what? I never went there. I heard about it. Never went to Don Pepper's. Never went there. No, I didn't. I haven't gone to that one. Usually if I don't want to drive an hour or more to go have something to eat, because from the Bronx to Newark it's a little bit of a drive.
Yeah.
Harold's Deli in Edison. When I did a couple electrical work for the check cashing stores down there, yes, I've tried their corned beef brisket.
That sounds lovely.
I like cats with their corned beef. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You're gonna need a second mortgage to get one, but it's worth it.
Oh my gosh. And then after you eat it, you just sit there and just yeah.
I can imagine all the delicious Jewish delicacies there, from the onion rings to the knishes.
Oh my
Matzo ball soup.
Oh my gosh. But really, for me, I'm sorry, a knish does it. If you give me a good knish, oh my gosh.
Now, back me? I would have it with the red onions and a little bit of mustard.
I like a plain old knish.
I like it too, but I don't mind them open it and put me the red onions with the mustard. Used to always.
I never tried it with red onions and mustard. I've always had it just a regular old knish. They've never even taught.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with a regular. I eat the whole regular knish too. That's a filling meal. But when you put the red onions on, and just a little bit of mustard, phenomenal.
Oh my gosh! Or you know what does it for me, man? Like speaking of pocketed, like if you make an empanada where the outside is crusty, flaky, and inside you got some gravy in that chicken or whatever, you got a little bit of gravy that happened to stay inside of there.
You gotta be careful though, because you burn yourself with that the little bit. You could burn yourself really bad.
I burn myself and it's worth it. Oh my gosh, I burn myself and it's worth it. It's so worth it.
Yeah, Steve, I had the tongue sandwich. The tongue sandwich is good too. Here, that's a Jewish thing, and yeah, that's good too. It's really good.
You know what's crazy? I made tongue in culinary school. I chopped it up and everything, seasoned it. I tried one piece and I said, "This ain't for me, yo. I don't like it."
No, I like it. I like it because we also do it in a stew, like a soup, like a menudo type of soup with the lengua. That's pretty good. Yes, also Papaya King. agent Superargo, Papaya King and 86th Street and 3rd Avenue. Damn, that's the best. I love it. I always love eating the hot dogs with the papaya drink. That's the best. Oh yes, and chopped liver. I always like. Another one I like to have liverwurst. Liverwurst with mustard. As we're ready to
Yo, I
get
gotta
started.
try. I gotta try liverwurst, but I don't like liver. But I'm willing to try liverwurst.
It's pretty good with a little bit of. I like it with cheddar cheese. If you're gonna add cheese, sometimes I just leave it plain with mustard. But it's gonna be stacked as we get ready here. As everyone's stomach is growling, Brunson hits it immediately. 50. So Knicks cut the lead now to 1. As Kuzman will bring the ball here. Kuzman crossover. He's gonna put the shot and he hits it. So Kuzman. So he answers the Knicks bucket. So he's scoring 20 points here, 7 of 12. Here's Brunson now. Brunson now driving, spins, and he's gonna put up the shot, and it's good. Jalen Brunson. And here's Kuzman. Kuzman's bringing the ball up as we continue the tour of New York's fine dining. Passes here to Porzingis. Porzingis fakes the 3. He's going to step up, puts it, and hits it. Yes, Lemon Ice King from Corona. We're Mama's from Corona, where you get the best sandwiches, Italian sub, in all of Queens. So here comes Brunson. Brunson now stops Randall for 3. And that's it. And now misses. Mitchell Robinson is there. Mitchell Robinson lost the ball going up. He thought he was fouled, but no call. So here comes Washington. Kuzman now shaking and baking. He lost the ball. Now he passes to Gafford. Gafford now in, puts it up. Mitchell Robinson, and he's gonna call for a foul. Third foul there. As we get to the free throws, Chef Dan, I said it, and I keep saying it, and I did it if I go back to New York, as soon as I get off the airport, I am going to Mama's to Coronas for a sub. Because it's in Queens, I might as well. When the airport's in
Yeah.
Queens, I'm definitely. And then when I leave, I'm gonna get one. He hits one. That's how much I love those subs. That's how much That's the one thing I really miss a lot. Is those. You remember this fresh mozzarella, peppers and onions and mushrooms and Italian. Oh, that's just 58, 54.
Mozzarella.
As he hits the whole free throws here with a bunch of fat asses. As Brunson will bring the ball up. As he crossover, Brunson for 3. And he got it. Jalen Brunson. See how their shots are going in more better on this side of the rim?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm from the Bronx. But the airports are in Queens, Jack City. So you before paying that toll, you go get that sub. Here's Kuzman. Now Kuzma, he's driving, stops, spins, and he hits it. So Kuzman has the touch tonight. Happy meal moment for Kuzman. So here's Brunson who will bring the ball up. Jalen Brunson, crossover, keeps the dribble over to Randall. Randall now. Now here's Brunson. Brunson lost his man. Bounce pass here to Randall. Randall got deep in the paint, puts it up, but he'll go to the line for 2. Oh yeah, especially as we're waiting for Randall to get to the line. Especially when we worked all over the 5 boroughs. So when you work over the 5 boroughs, you get to go to different neighborhoods, different boroughs, and try and listen and go take advantage and try different cuisines or different places. Randall hits the first one, especially in Jackson Heights. You get some good Peruvian food. I mean, New York is a culinary tour of delicious foods. And he hits both free throws here. 59-51. Gafford. Here's Kuzman. Kuzman with the dribble, gets a screen, driving, stops. He's gonna pull up, and he misses. Rebound Randle. Julius Randle now over to Brunson. Brunson now keeps his dribble here. He's gonna shoot the three ball, and Brunson misses. Mitchell Robinson had a hand on it, but right to Grimes. Here's Brunson spins. Quentin Grimes for three, and that's good. 3-pointer. Give Brunson an assist, and the Optimus Grimes from downtown.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This
I
is
don't
a
think
good open to the third quarter.
it is. It is. I know Jack City says he's from Brooklyn, but don't support the Nets. You know what? I think a lot of people here too.
Cause like it's not real. It's just not real. And I don't mean it's not real in the sense like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I mean, they're like it's like I no.
You know who the Nets are? They're that fake name brand that you find on Canal Street. Anything, either from Oakley's to Timberlands or you name it. That's who they are.
Nah, not on Canal Street. That's what you find on like on on Hudson Street, deep in the city.
All right. It must be back.
Like it's
Well,
close. No, no, no. Like it's close enough. It'll make you think like, yo, this might really be it. But it never really is.
I remember when we used to go to the Canal Street when teenagers, because we worked in by City Hall and walked over the canal to try to just buy stuff, and it was like, man, this is mad cheap. These Timberlands, and you got fly gear, and now years later, it was knockoffs. Who really cares? It was fresh gear.
Knock off Eli's.
Nike with a Y.
On which on which vowel? Is it the I or the E?
It depends on how they
You
sold
know
it that day. They have a Coach bags with a K. Michael Corns. Michael Corns.
Michael Kors.
Hey, that's the. But you know what? I wouldn't change that experience for anything, man. It either makes you who you are, or you appreciate it.
Doji and bandana.
Here we go. Right, hands it in. Porzingis. Porzingis shoots the ball, misses. Rebound by Randle. Randle now comes up with the rebound. So Knicks have a 1-point lead here, as Brunson will bring the ball. Brunson guarded by Wright, screened by Randle. Brunson cooking, spins, has a mismatch over to Randle. 9 on the shot clock, over on the right wing. Randle jab stats on right. Now he's driving. Double team comes, and they're going to say offensive foul, as the official fell for the flop. So turnover here. Kuzman passes it over, and now a turnover. So Crispit, although they're claiming Knicks touched it, but officials don't see that either. Oh yeah, I had one of those, Steve. I had one of those fake Rolexes. Here comes Brunson. Brunson now stops, spins, bounce past to Randle. Randle now thought about the three. Here's Brunson back to RJ Barrett. Barrett's going to shoot the three ball wide open. He misses in front of the rim. Here comes Kuzman. He's going to push to White. So Knicks good defense by there. Here's a screen. There was a movie screen there. Refs did not see that. Here's Crispin for three, and he hits it. Once again, bad officiating there for a second there. Washington has a 2-point lead. So Kispert with the three ball, back up by two. Here's Brunson trying to answer back. Puts up, pull up, and Brunson nails it. So we're tied at 64. So here's Wright. Kispert back again to Porzingis. Porzingis top of the key. Bounce pass to Kuzma. Kuzma now gets a screen by Porzingis. Kuzma goes in wild. He puts up loose ball. The ball still loose, picked up by Barrett behind his back. Now Barrett now. Barrett still. Back to Randall. Randall back to Grimes. Grimes dancing and prancing. Back to Randall. 14 on the shot clock. Randall has a double team. Move the ball, guys. Back over there. Grimes, who saved it. Grimes drives. Grimes puts it up, and he gets fouled. So good job there, because Grimes did not settle for the three. I like the fact that he, instead of getting the three out of that wild exchange, he went and decided to drive. He'll get rewarded for some free throws. I like that move, Chef Dan.
Yeah. Randall's been a step slow tonight.
And he hits the first one. So we have a 1-point lead. I don't think they put him on. Tim Smith, I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. As he hits both free throws there. 66-64. Almost to the halfway point of the quarter here. Here's Kuzman. Kuzman. Guarded by Grimes. So there's the matchup that Tim Smith wanted. Passes over to Wright. Right now, picked up by Brunson. Shot clock at 5, 4. Bounce pass Porzingis, 2. Porzingis now. Porzingis going to have to put it up, and he misses. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Good defense there by Randall. Here comes Randall now with the ball. Randall on the left wing. Randall now driving into the circle. Hands it off to Barrett. Barrett now picked up by Porzingis. He pulls it back out. Bounce pass here to Randall. Randall now driving. Randall going strong, and he dunks it in. Grown man dunk and a foul. Count it. Julius Randall posterizes on a Friday night. Yeah. Check those man's teeth. Randall was lucky he didn't do it. If that was Buddy Hield, I think Randall would have got stitches.
Ooh.
Oof. Oof. Wow, what a play by Julius Randle. Man, it is Friday the 13th indeed. Why are they going to the replay center?
I don't know.
Oh, they're challenging the Wizards. So I guess his head coach wants the national, or they wants a caucus to see his man get embarrassed again.
Just don't make no sense.
Get out of here. You see that, Harkenstein? You need to be doing that too.
Yo.
He stinks.
Oh, man. You said it, not me.
There's Harkenstein's new logo.
Oh, man. It's getting tougher and tougher. Oh, man. How do we win those minutes with them? Hopefully they lose this challenge, though.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting where they're going to go with that. He kind of, I don't know. Ditching the shadows of Charles Smith. Oh God, I still have nightmares. I can still see him. He looked like a bobblehead. All I needed that. Yeah, all I needed was the SpongeBob sound effect when he's rubbing two pickles. Oh the oh the pain. You know what? I should make find if we have a meme for that. All the pain.
Yeah. Oh man, this is really gonna be tough for us. Whenever we see him, we gonna think of that. And 2 games in a row, that's happened to him.
Yeah, Randall caught a body. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And oh, the pain. Let's see if it works. Nope.
Oh yes.
Unsuccessful challenge. So Juju will go to the line here to complete a 3-point play. 16 points for Julius Randle, 10 rebounds, so a double-double. Looking to add to his total. He has 17 points now. So the Knicks increase their lead now, 69-64. So the Knicks up by 5 now. The biggest lead of the night here as Chris Pitt over to Porzingis. Porzingis now. Porzingis shoots over, and he got fouled by Mitchell Robinson. 4 on Robinson. And the thing is, you need Mitchell Robinson on that floor, especially the way Hartenstein is playing, and he's getting up. So he stinks is getting up. He hits a free throw, 64-65. Hartenstein comes in. Porzingis hits both of his free throws, 69-66. 5:54 here. Knicks possession. Knicks up by 3. Brunson bounced past to Randall. Randall now driving Hachimura. Puts up the shot, and he misses. Hachimura with the rebound. Thought he was fouled. Avila pushes it. Hachimura puts it up. Hachimura scores, lays it in. So Knicks complaining instead of getting back. You got to continue to play. This is a 48-minute game. Knicks up by 1 with possession with 5:20. As Brunson now hands over to RJ. Now Randall gets the ball from RJ. Now Randall loses the handle. He passes it. Wild one. Turns over to Hachimura. Hachimura now with the fast break and the steal. Hachimura with the rear roll. Hachimura off the glass, and he gets it. So Washington gets the lead, and they call a timeout on the floor here. So Wizards on a 6-0 run. So we have a timeout on the floor with 5:05 here. Knicks down by 1, but Washington on a 6-0 run right now.
Man, the offense is not it's not fluid right now.
No. Oh, now Porzingis finding that New York is a special place. Don't let me go. Don't let me get Vince McMahon to call you out.
I know what quote you're referring to. Oh my gosh. You're a demon.
Come on now. Yes, that they're The ball is not being spread. No, they're not. They're pounding it too much. A little too much isolation. They need to continue to spread the ball. So 5:02 here. Let's see now how they come out with this off this timeout as Brunson now. Brunson with the ball. Brunson now high puts it up and off the glass. So Brunson, when they need a bucket, rely on Brunson. 24 points, 11 in his quarter for Brunson. Here's Hachimura. Hachimura stops, puts it up, and that's off the mark. Barrett comes up with the rebound. Barrett looks up. He'll bring the ball up. Barrett now driving, puts it up. He gets fouled. R.J. Barrett will go to the line. So Barrett will get to the free throw line. He misses the first one. Who does Jalen Brunson remind you of? Past Knicks Big Task? I can't say not Mark Jackson because Mark Jackson was kind of weird because he was ISO. He misses both for free throws. You know who I'm gonna say though? But he's not a Nick. Here's right. And they're gonna get a moving screen. Mighty Mouse, Damian Stoudemire.
Mm.
Kind of reminds me a little bit. But Stoudemire was just a little bit quicker. Tim Hardaway Sr. Okay. You know what? You can see that. Yeah, you're right. Brunson, that's a good one, Darnell Davis. And Brunson now. Brunson stops, bounce past the Harkenstein guy. Harkenstein, again, he was fouled. I just have PST when see him going up there. So he'll go to the line. He needs to hit those free throws, though. You know what? Kevin Johnson? That's a good one. May 4th. That's a good one there, too. He misses the first one. Come on, Hart. Can't even hit the free throws either? Come on. He stinks. And he hits one of two. As Wright will bring the ball up. Porzingis wants the ball. Of course, he wants to match up against Stinky. Here's Kuzman. Passes it. Avila for three. And that's off the mark. And rebound by Brunson. Well, you heard that clank all the way over here from all the way in Orlando. Here's Grimes for three. And he misses. Randall with the rebound. Randall now. Randall stops, passes it back out. Grimes thought about the three. He drives to Harkenstein. Back to quickly, shoots the ball. And he misses. And Harkenstein grabbed that ball. He turned around. Get it out of my hands here quickly. My goodness. Here's Hachimura. I looked at funny. Avila now. Avila stops. And they're going to say a foul on Quentin Grimes. Yes, they got to hit their free throws. Knicks with a 2-point lead, but they gotta clean things up here because they could easily have a nice 8 to 10 point lead if they were just to play and hit some free throws. As Kuzma will inbound the ball to Gibson right now, driving. He's gonna hit a three ball, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Randall. So Brunson will bring the ball up here on the left side. Brunson now picked up by Hachimura. Randall wants to isolate on Avila. Now Randall pounds it, passes it to Grimes. Quentin Grimes now driving. Quentin Grimes puts up the layup. Count it, and one. Quentin Grimes, but he's holding his forearm. beautiful finger roll, George Irvin style, the Iceman.
Mm-hmm.
And he completes the 3-point play there. Remember, Washington out of challenges. So Knicks up by 5. Just under 3 minutes here. And here's Kuzman. Kuzman now. And we're going to get a foul whistle. Now the refs are getting ticky-tacky now. On Quentin Grimes. That's his second personal foul. So Kuzma went inbound here. He gets it into Avila. Avila now thought he's going to shoot the 3. Avila misses. Loose ball. Hachimura comes up with it. Hachimura puts up the shot, and he misses. Another offensive rebound, right. Back over to Hachimura. Hachimura now driving, spins, out of control. Pass here to Kuzman. Kuzman top of the key. 5 on the 24. Kuzman step back for 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound by, and they're going to say, loose ball foul. Harkenstein when you had, wow, when Taj Gibson was actually getting a piggyback on Harkenstein. Ooh. Look at this piggyback.
What?
Isn't that over the back? He was putting on, I saw, that looked like Bobby Lashley out there with the hurt lock. So Gibson will go to the line. Woof. I don't agree with that. He hits the first one. That's a terrible call. Gibson goes 1 of 2, Chef Dan.
Ball don't lie.
Even for you, Gibson. Here's Brunson. Brunson stops, puts up, and he got fouled. Right with the foul. And they're gonna say that should have been offensive, that should have been goaltending. As they're gonna talk about it.
Let's see. Yep.
So Gibson takes it and gives it. That's why they tell you don't put your fingers where you're not supposed to.
Oh, whoa. Oh, Maron.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So hey, what Brunson, are we doing here?
Trying to get a 3-point play here. He gets the first one. No, actually, they didn't count it, or they did?
They didn't.
They did not. 76-71. He hits the free throws here. 77-71. Under 2 minutes left here in the third. As Wright will bring the ball up. Over to Kuzman. Kuzman gets a screen. Here's Kuzman now. Driving in the paint. Spins. Stops. Back over to Gibson. Gibson with the dunk. So give Kuzman an assist there. So it's a 4-point game now. Little razzle dazzle. So Kuzman there. Here's Brunson now. Brunson stops his dribble. Keeps it up. Bounce pass to Harkenstein. Harkenstein puts it up. Harkenstein, count it. And 1.
He's alive.
He's alive. Up. It's a Happy Meal moment for him. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Harkenstein. He gets a toy tonight. There you go. Well, there goes the chicken nuggets that Dan was eating earlier. He hits the 3-point play. So Knicks with a 7-point advantage here. Try to close out this third quarter. Here's Wright. Back over to Gibson. Gibson loses the ball, and there's a turnover. So Washington getting a little sloppy there. Gibson thought he was with the Knicks. He was trying to hand the ball back to the Knicks. He actually brain fart there. So here's Brunson. Brunson over to quickly getting for a screen, calling for a screen. Harkenstein with the screen, but quickly now keeps his dribble. Couldn't puts it up and blocked. So Goodwin with the block. Here's Kuzman. Kuzman now passes to Hachimura for three, and that hits. Knicks cannot get those. Got to close out. 4-point game now. 48 seconds. Quickly now. Harkenstein back to quickly. Minor quickly thought about the three. Now he's getting a screen. Goodwin on him. But no one, he needs help. Here's Grimes. Grimes now stops, puts up the shot, and he misses. Rebound by Goodwin. So here's Kuzman. So 4 seconds between the game clock, shot clock. Kuzman holding. Knicks up by 4. Looking to hold off here. Kuzman going to take a long three, and that's off. That was a bad shot. Here's Grimes. 3 seconds. Here's Grimes with 2 seconds. Grimes for the shoot. Oh! So back at the rim. So the third quarter comes to conclusion. The Knicks have an 80-76. They were finishing that quarter strong, but that little possession there, that block there, and that transition three. But other than that, we go to the fourth quarter with the Knicks with a 4-point lead here. How long you think he'll stick with the second unit before he brings back the starters?
It's going to be based on whether they can, add to this lead or somewhat trade buckets with them. But that's really what it's going to be based on. Other than that, the bench hasn't been playing very well. I mean, the bench has not been playing very well tonight.
Let me see. Bruce Harper says, "I see the Knicks are going to try to trade for Bally Beal. You feel this?" I don't know. I haven't really heard that kind of quiet itself down.
I have not heard that rumor, and especially after he signed for $50 million.
He looks good in Washington.
He looks comfortable in Washington.
Oh yeah, he looks phenomenal. Oh my God, Steve is hungry because I'm hungry right now. I'm talking about Greek and gyros in Astoria. My goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Francisco, salute Francisco. He says, how many minutes in total for the bench? The bench hasn't been playing much though. Francisco, they haven't been, the times that they've been on the floor, they have not been productive. So he's kind of forcing the starters kind of back in the game.
What's funny though is that you see Wes Unseld Jr. For the Washington Wizards, the coach, he's trying to play a bit of a matchup game here, but the Knicks kind of caught fire in the third quarter, so now it's biting him back. All those minutes he played Kuzma on the court, I wonder if Kuzma's going to continue playing with the bench because he was majority of the scoring punch coming off the bench for the Wizards.
Not only that shit, then before they start the fourth, the starters started catching fire when they were about to come be subbed out, and kind of, but we'll see.
Yep.
What was that noise? Brunson was like that screaming noise in that arena. It was a bad screech.
So Kuzma has the ball. They get it over to Goodwin. Knicks playing good defense. Kispert gets the ball. Kispert over to Kuzma. Kuzma, floater, got it, and the foul.
There's Harkenstein.
And RJ didn't help him much. He hits the free throw, makes it a 1-point game. 80-79, Knicks up by 1. 11:30 here left in the fourth. Quickly back to Brunson. Brunson driving, steps it back, keeps the dribble alive, defended by Kuzma, working, pulls up mid range. That's off the mark. Gibson the rebound. Goodwin bringing the ball up. Goodwin over to Hachimura. Now to Kispert. Kispert back to Hachimura, and that's off the mark. Brunson the rebound. Brunson bringing it up. Kicks it over to Quickly. Quickly driving. Quickly takes the floater, and that's good. Extends the lead to 3. 10:50 here left. As Kuzma dribbling around, driving, layup off the mark, Quickly the rebound. Good defense by Hartenstein. Quickly driving, takes the floater, got it, and the foul.
Let him know quickly. He
Quickly's been playing great this season.
always
A
plays
reasonable
good.
man would have no complaints, man.
He always plays good at home, especially in the
Yep.
DC, especially in DC area, man.
Misses the free throw. Announce a jinx. 5-point game. Quickly with 15 points, 4 rebounds. It's Goodwin driving, steps back, kicks it over to Gibson. Back to Goodwin, over to Hachimura. Steps up for 3. And that's way off the mark. Gibson gets the carom. Over to Goodwin. Goodwin driving, layup off the mark, and Brunson comes up with the rebound. Brunson over to Barrett, and Barrett gets it, and the foul. I thought that was going to be a charge, but yeah, that was more to a blocking foul.
R.J. Barrett.
$86-79. And Barrett hits the free throw, makes it an 8-point game. Goodwin's bringing the ball up. Get it to Kuzma. Kuzma gets the screen, kicks it out. Goodwin for 3, and that's off the mark. Barrett the rebound. Barrett driving. Barrett brings it back out. Barrett to a cutting quickly to IQ. Hartenstein with the slam as the Knicks are passing and amassing points. 10-point lead as they call timeout.
Right, Hartenstein. He doesn't stink. You know what they're
This is a
doing?
good game for Hartenstein.
They're passing the ball. They're getting the ball. They're moving the ball, and they're cutting to the basket.
Yes.
What they're doing is throwing kisses there. Keep it simple, stupid.
Not only that, but I can tell based on the way the Washington defense has been playing, it's been very well. Emmanuel quickly getting that cut. They're not giving it up to Quentin Grimes this game. Quentin Grimes has not been able to cut and break down the defense the way he wants to.
I think big task. I think Hartenstein got tired of all of us roasting him.
Yeah. I mean, maybe his girlfriend is watching us break down the game as well as the game, and she's like, they talking the hottest. This guy, JEDI here, has some gas me whenever you get the ball again.
Yeah, they're talking about food there, and then meanwhile they're roast instead of the food, they're roasting Hartenstein.
Yeah. They talking about chicken, but they're roasting you.
You big turkey.
It's alive. It's alive.
Yeah. He does the small things that Mitch
So,
can do.
but that's not saying much, Mayforth, because Mitch does things that Hartenstein can't do. Oh man. The
You
Knicks are
should
playing very well right now in the fourth quarter, built up a 10-point lead. But we know this is cardiac Knicks, so expect them to make it a game.
happy New Year to you too, Francisco. Thank you.
Mm. So we return back from commercial break. Knicks up 89-79 with 9:47 left. So there's a lot of time. Avdia bringing the ball up. They call a foul on Barrett. Avdia has the ball over to Kuzma. Kuzma now driving, takes the floater, and that rims in and out. It's Knicks ball. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson gets the slip screen, bumping, fall away jumper. Got it. Extends the lead to 12, 91-79. Avdia driving, kicks it to Goodwin. Goodwin driving, takes the floater off the front rim. Brunson knocks it to Hartenstein, back to Brunson. Brunson kicks it to Quickly. 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 Getting double team now over to Brunson, over to Toppin. Toppin for three. And that hits the front of the rim. Porzingis, the rebound, over to Goodwin. Goodwin brings it up, gets it over to Porzingis, fakes the three. Now he's driving and misses a shot. Fighting for the rebound. Brunson pushes it up ahead to Quickly. Quickly gets the Euro. Got it! And the foul as he flipped up the jelly.
Oof. I want quickly to swim. Swim, quickly swim. Man, quickly is just
93-79 as Quickly's heading to the free throw line. Try and complete an old-fashioned three-point play.
don't forget, hit those likes.
Hits the free throw, 94-79. 8:30 here left in the fourth. 14-0 run for the Knicks. Right as the ball driving, kicks it out to Porzingis. Over to Abdia. Abdia driving over to Kuzma. Kuzma for three, and that's good. 12-point game here as they get it to Brunson. Brunson keeping the dribble. Brunson driving. Easy layup. They call an offensive foul on Hartenstein. Too overzealous with the screen.
See, he wants to get endeared with the Knicks fan base by pushing Porzingis like that.
Nah, he didn't have to, like, it. The screen was there. He didn't have to hold him. He could have just screened him. So Robinson and Randall will come back into the game as Hartenstein and Toppin sits down. Right, bringing the ball up. Avdia gets it. Avdia behind the screen, pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Barrett the rebound. Barrett, Euro, layup, got it. 14-point game here as the Knicks are leading 96-82. 7:30 here left in the fourth. Porzingis driving, and that was coughed up, and the Knicks could not hold on to it. So McBride will come in as Brunson sits down. Right over to Kuzma. Kuzma bumping, driving, and missed the dunk. But Porzingis takes the three, and that's good. 11-point game here. 7 minutes left in the fourth. Randall has it. Over to Quickly. Quickly gets a screen. Quickly defended by Kuzma. Step back three. Off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Kispert comes up with it. Avdia over the right. Right. Bumping with Quickly. Over to Porzingis. Porzingis kicks out. Right for three. And that's off the mark. Robinson the rebound. Barrett has the ball. Bringing it up. 6:25. Barrett. Driving. Barrett. Floater. Got it. 98-85. Back to a 13-point game. 6:10 here left in the fourth. Right, bringing the ball up. Right, over to Avdia. Now over to Kuzma, and they call a foul on Barrett. Kuzma's going to inbound it. They get it over to Kispert. Back to Kuzma. Kuzma gets the switch. He has McBride. He gets a screen. McBride pick and pop to Porzingis, and he hits it. 10-point game. 5:40 here left in the fourth. Barrett driving, kicks out. McBride over to Randall. Randall jab stepping. Randall step back mid-range, and that's off the mark. Avdia bringing the ball up, gets it over to Porzingis, deep three, and that's off the mark. Randall the rebound. That was just a heat checker. Quickly calls timeout. 5:11 here left in the fourth. Knicks with the 10-point lead. 98-88.
That's a smart timeout. You're up by 10. They're a little bit gassed because the Knicks did play hard, especially running up and down their transition, and of course their easy bucket they were quickly, and just to give them a blow there. I like that because you could even bring Randall back in now with the 5-minute mark with a 10-point lead and add to that, and even on Brunson. So that was a really smart timeout there by the Knicks.
Not only that, you see Washington, they're fighting back. They are a professional team themselves. They're fighting back. They're building buckets. Right now, the Knicks are trading buckets. If anything, I'm guessing this timeout here is a way to get a bucket. But most importantly, I think Thibodeau is going to shore up the defensive end to make sure we can get a comfortable lead.
Speaking about buckets, a nice bucket of shrimps would be nice right now. Well, you thought I was going to say a bucket of Coronas?
Oh, my gosh. We're just gonna keep talking food, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Or tonight's Friday night after that meal, either tiramisu, cannoli, or flan.
Oh my gosh. I was just, you know what, I was reading a book on the just earlier that oh man, different types of crepes.
Mmm.
Oh,
Down here we have a because there's no diners. Everything is like a franchise type of breakfast place. It's called First Watch. They make some good crepes.
mm. What are they stuffing them with?
Whatever. Sometimes with like a fruit preserve, like a fruit yogurt
Oh
preserve,
yeah.
or whatever you want on it.
Or you know what I get? Oh man, I get like
Nutella.
a crepe with, yeah, some Nutella, strawberry, whipped cream stuffed in there. Ay ay ay.
But they're not hand rolled by Amanda Bomb though. They're not
Mm.
Magic Candies. Seinfeld reference if anyone knows.
No soup for you. Ugh. So we return back from commercial break. 10-point lead here. Roughly 5 minutes left in the fourth. 98 to 88. Knicks leading right now.
That's right. There's MLK Day is Monday. Don't know if I can get out of work early enough to be here. I might probably will.
Hmm. Quickly with 18 points, 7 of 13 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and 4 rebounds. Quickly gets it over to Robinson, over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson, fall away jumper, and that's off the mark. Right for the rebound. Right gets it. Right's pushing. Right. Drive blocked by Julius Randle.
You know what? I didn't see Maria. Salute Maria. We didn't see your comments here for some reason from Facebook.
And they inbounded to Kispert on that. Over to Porzingis. Porzingis pivoting, and he draws the foul on Mitchell Robinson, but that was dubious. That was I don't understand where what Mitchell Robinson is supposed to do. So he hits both free throws. It's an 8-point game. Mitchell Robinson with 5 fouls. Brunson calling out a play. Brunson gets a screen, driving, has Porzingis on him. Brunson driving, kicks it to Barrett, and Barrett missed the floater, but Mitchell Robinson was able to clean it up. Back to a 10-point game, 100 to 90. As Kuzma has the ball, Kuzma kicks it over to Porzingis. Thought about it, now takes the three, and that's good. Brunson bringing the ball up. 3:45 left in the fourth. 7-point game here. Brunson driving, kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett spins, and Barrett got fouled. Fourth team foul. And New York takes a timeout. Mm. 7-point game here with the possession. Sub 340 here. Well, yeah, sub 4 minutes. What you looking for, Jedi?
Continue to be aggressive. Don't sit back. Don't continue to be aggressive on offense. Don't just sit back and they're gonna dig. And if the defense don't take what the defense is giving you, go get what you get. Go get what you want as an offensive on offense. Go get it and just continue to guard the perimeter because they're gonna want to shoot three, and they just need an inch to get in stride. If they have a clearance, they could hit it. But if you contest, they're not a good team with a hand in their face.
Mm, absolutely right. It's never gonna be a comfortable game, but Knicks are always in it. And they showed that from the very first game of the season versus the Grizzlies. So Brunson's going to inbound it. Brunson gets it over to Randall. Give and go. Brunson driving, stops, kicks it out over to Randall. Randall thought about it, now takes the three. And that's good! Julius Randall for three. Back to a 10-point game. 3:10 here left as Kuzma has the ball. They get a screen, and Barrett gets called for the foul. Tried to fight over the screen. Both teams in the penalty, so Porzingis heading to the free throw line. He hits the first one. So Grimes replaces Barrett. Misses the second one. Ball don't lie. 9-point game as Brunson's bringing the ball up. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson driving and poked out of his hand by Wright. Still Knicks ball with 9 on the shot clock. Excuse me as my stream froze a little. And the shot is missed. Washington comes up with the rebound. 9-point game here, 240. Kuzma, drive in, stops, fall away jumper, off the mark. Randall the rebound. 16th rebound for Randall. 2:25 here left. Brunson has it. Gets a screen. He has Kispert on him. He's bumping. He's by himself. Fall away jumper. Got it. 30 points for Jalen Brunson tonight as the Knicks now up by 11. Wright has the ball. Wright driving. Kicks it to Hachimura over to Kuzma for three. And that's good. Back to an 8-point game. As the timekeeper is trying to. Oh, they're checking to see if it was a 3-pointer, and it was. $150 here left. Brunson driving. Brunson floater off the baseline, and Mitchell Robinson couldn't clean it up. Right driving now. He gets it over to Kispert. Kispert driving. He kicks it out. Hachimura now driving, pulls up mid range, got it. 6-point game. Quickly over to Brunson. 120 here left. 6-point game as Brunson almost fumbled it. Gets it over to Randall. Randall defended by Kuzma. Randall driving and gets the layup. Back to an 8-point game. Kuzma's driving. Kuzma drives, bumps, and he got fouled by Mitchell Robinson and won. Robinson is fouled out.
Yeah.
59 seconds left. So Kuzma heading to the line, trying to complete a 3-point play, cut the Knicks lead to 6.
And see how Brunson gathered the troops, talk it over there.
Excuse me. He's trying to cut it to 5. And Thibodeau's challenging it. He's going to challenge the foul call.
And by Brunson gathering the troops there to talk there, it bought a little more time for somebody to see on like someone, a video coordinator or something there. If they overturned this, there was that oh yeah, little chicken wing there.
Yeah. He initiated contact with Robinson. If there's anything on the arm. No, he didn't even touch his arm.
He was the aggressor there.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's gonna be interesting. Ouch. Robinson's bothered.
I mean, because there's been 2 possessions where he got called for a foul where I don't think he rightfully deserved it. You have this one, then you have the Porzingis pivoting around. He stopped Porzingis clean.
They're playing New Edition.
Yes, Go City.
Something.
Look at you, jamming, Jedi.
That's hitting that's my generation right there. New Edition.
Unsuccessful challenge.
What? You suck. Robinson's gone. I wonder if he's gonna go small here, Chef Dan.
That's a good question. And he hits the free throw, and he does go small. So Brunson has the ball. Full court pressure by Wright as Brunson gets across the half court line. They're doubled. They get it over to Randall. Randall's doubled. They get it over to Brunson. Brunson over to Quickly. Quickly, 3 on the shot clock. Kicks it over to Grimes. Grimes for 3. And that's off the mark. Oh, my gosh. And my thing just...
Did I screw you up?
No, my stream just froze again.
I'm at 32 seconds, so I don't know where you...
Are able to get the ball. And Randall triple teamed, and what did they say? He got
sound. Your sound. No. Your sound is off, Chef Dan. Your sound was so good until now.
Hear me?
Yes, yes. No, it went bad.
Wait.
Okay.
All right.
No.
It's the first one. 18.2 seconds left. Knicks need to hit this free throw to make it a 4-point game.
You're muted.
Randall, hit.
Got it. No, you're muted. Oh, there's a timeout on the floor though. Knicks up by 4 with a timeout on the floor.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now. Nope, it keeps coming out. No. Knicks up by 4 with a timeout on the floor as Chef Dan will get hopefully
Now?
his sound will get going in.
Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
go. Yeah.
Can you hear me? All right.
Mm. Cardiac Knicks, I tell you, yes indeed. And the thing is, I don't know if the Knicks right now if you took the Knicks, Knicks gotta win by 5 in order to win that bet. If you took the Wizards on -4, you're right now in good position of winning that bet.
Yeah. Um. Man.
Man, and they were
Each
something's gotta.
team with the timeout left. 18.2 seconds. Sorry, we're back from commercial. Knicks gotta play tough defense. Are you letting them score the layup? Yeah,
No,
you have to.
just deny
Play
the
tough
3 ball.
defense and deny the three. As Wright gets it to Kuzma. Kuzma for three. And they say he got fouled.
Oh, come on, officials. Oh yeah, Julius did push him. Oof. You're broken up again.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but then it's gonna go off the.
Yeah, they called the foul on Randall. Randall pushed Kuzma in his stomach. Kuzma to the line, hits the first one.
No, you're broken up.
This is the
No.
second one. Excuse me.
Oof, he misses that free throw badly. Despite having 37 points, he missed that free throw.
Yeah, that was a big, big bucket. Does he try and make this one? Does he miss it? What would you do here?
He has to miss it. Um,
And he
unless you're
makes
gonna.
it. Knicks call timeout with 16.6 remaining.
So Knicks with a 2 point lead now. They call a timeout. This is final timeout for the Knicks here. They got to inbound this ball.
Yep. Got to inbound the ball and then got to get a play off.
Yeah, you
Got to draw
definitely.
some time off.
And you got to put Harkenstein, unfortunately, out there.
Yep. Well, I mean, actually, here's the crazy part. Because Porzingis has been known that regardless of whether you play big or small, he has an issue with muscle. Do you have to play Hartenstein or do you keep Randall out there as a five and potentially have a 5-out situation?
But You want Hark? You're gonna have to need. You know why you might have to need Harkenstein if you can't get to inbound the lob. You need someone with height because then
I, I'm not trying to inbound the lob.
well if they're pressuring if you got 5 seconds, you can't turn the ball over. You're giving the Wizards the chance to tie. You got to inbound the ball here.
I'm gonna inbound it, but I'm
Yeah,
not gonna inbound to a lob.
but you know
That doesn't take any time off.
no, but if you can't get the ball in with pressure, you need a 7 footer to throw the ball up and have him with his reach and get the ball. That's my point. If you don't have a 7 footer and everyone's short, you're gonna lose. You're gonna have, that's a tough one.
Yeah, but Hartenstein has been 7 foot for nothing.
No, but still at the end of the day, you still need that. Which he's not gonna do anyway. It's irrelevant because he's
Yeah,
got
go ahead,
nothing but
call it. My stream is freezing up.
he's got a bunch of guards. He's has Brunson. You're gonna have Quickly, Randall, RJ, and Grimes. And here we go. They got to get the ball in. They got it in barely. Here's Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson got fouled. So free throws here. Are you back? Because you're we
Yep,
can't
I
hear
got it
you.
back.
We can't hear you.
I got it back. Am I good?
Now you could talk.
All right. Brunson hits the first free throw. Knicks up by 3 as Porzingis comes back in. So they're even subbing him out on defensive possessions. Let you know how much they don't trust it.
Of course, because he could stretch the floor with the height for the three ball.
Yeah, but on the defensive end, they don't trust him down the stretch.
Right. There's a big free throw coming up. They have to hit this one.
Brunson to the line. Hits the free throw. Final timeout for Washington. 4-point game. 110 to 106.
You're broken up. Mm. So Brunson. Let's see. Am I mistaken? Am I correct? Brunson with 32 points. That's nice.
Yes,
Another good game.
absolutely right.
Another clutch game by Brunson. That's his ninth 30 plus game.
This season, which I mean, not yesterday. The last game against the Pacers, he already eclipsed all the number of 30-point games he had as a Maverick combined from his
Wow.
career as a Maverick. So yeah, I
So for those that thought that he couldn't be nothing without Luka Doncic,
for a second round pick, this is a steal.
he comes from a good basketball, not just from a family, but also he went to Villanova, good basketball culture with Jay Wright and all. So good job there.
And Jay Wright retired, so that class of athlete and thought process is never going to be the same again. You're not going to get it. So Wright's trying to inbound. They're pushing. They get it to Kuzma. Kuzma pulls up for 3, and that's off the mark, fighting for the rebound. And Wright comes up with it. Over to Hachimura for 3, and that rims in and out. And Brunson got fouled with 3.5 remaining. Brunson heading to the line to try and close things out.
Yeah, he hits some. He hits one of two, or even to both. This it. Oh, he needs to hit one more. I mean, they're up by 4, but you could really say good night, Irene, because not even a 3 point play, a 4 point play could
Yes.
hurt the Knicks.
And the Knicks fans are loud in the
Good job,
arena.
good job on a Friday night. Psh,
Yeah, they heard Washington get loud. They really heard them get loud.
I won't be surprised. There's actually New Yorkers there because they just take the Acela. They take the
Yep.
Acela down there, and they're there. Look at that.
So Brunson hits the first free throw. 5-point game.
Look at that. Somebody was doing a reach
It's
around.
both.
World Wide West is there doing some reach arounds.
And they let Kuzma pull up, hits that last one,
So our agent tells
and
us, yeah.
Kuzma screwed everyone's money line tonight.
Ugh, no, what 106? No, the Knicks. If you cover, he covered.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Four and a
112.
half, four and a
No,
half.
four and a
Yeah,
half. Yeah. No, he crew. No, he killed it.
yeah.
You know, he. It's a push. If you if you took Washington, you won. If you
Wait,
took the Knicks, you lost.
wait, wait. How? Wait, I gotta ask you a question. What happens to the total point score? Because it's a push.
You get your that. It's a push. Money. No, no.
It's a
You
push. You just get your money
no.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you got to take on over and under. It's a push. That's why they always. That's why you always buy the hook with a half a point. You buy either half a point, so you don't get with the push. You can always buy that extra half a point on that. So the Knicks win this one, 112 to 108, and right there they won a gutsy win at Madison Square Garden, where they try to come back and they come here and they beat the Wizards on the road. Usually the Knicks will put a stinker after a tough game like that at home, and now they return back home. You know they'll play Sunday matinee, followed by the MLK special at 3 o'clock. So back to back nights for the Knicks, back to back days for the New York Knicks on coming up on Sunday. But right now, we like what we're seeing here to start the second half. You know, mathematically wise, you know, two in a row here. The Knicks keep adding to their 500 total, getting a couple games more, one more game above 500, as we like to see that. We saw a Knicks fan TV hat, so I saw a guy wearing a Knicks fan TV hat. So they're out there. So good job on that.
Oh man, big task. We did it for Wally 2 days ago, and now we just gonna keep doing it, man. Knicks. It was a tough, gritty game. As much as we would want the Knicks to try and coast, like Kuzma has been playing excellent from last year. I remember you talked about him last year as being an addition that you wanted for the Knicks. And he's been consistent ever since he got traded away from the Lakers. He's been getting his game better and better and better and better. And that was something that all Lakers contingency and all NBA world saw because he was one of the few guys that was able to handle the pressure of playing with LeBron James. So Kuzma, his DNA for playing the game is undeniable. Porzingis is a talent onto himself, and this team we can see is very well coached with Wes Unseld Jr. They were on they were on fire defensively. They played us tough defensively, and now we have some tape to look back to where maybe maybe Thibodeau is forced to throw in some new wrinkles into the game because this game they played us defensively very well. We couldn't get into a lot of our actions until later on into the game. So the Knicks are going to have to, look back into the tape. But overall, this was a great game.
Salute to Jose Melo. One thing about though, they should be much better than their record though. You know, the Wizards should be just
Oh yeah, I mean,
should be better than their and it all starts with their main all star, Bally B with the hamstrings. Got to stay healthy. Then it seems like whenever we hear about the Wizards, one of those they have a let's face it, they have a big three. And if do they are they the big ones that we're like something oh my god Porzingis, Beal, and Kuzma. Hachimura, nice piece that they brought in. Avila could stretch the floor. Kispert could stretch the floor. And I know we're a Knicks team, and we seem like we're gushing over the Wizards. No, we just say that they're a good team with a good coach, and they're having issues. Sometimes it's just they just some reason they just don't hit all cylinders. They should be much better than what than their record is there. Maybe having Taj Gibson. Maybe that's why they went out and got a Taj Gibson to help them with the stability, defensive minded, and so forth. But and I'm actually fiberglassed of their record. They should be much better than what they are. But for the Knicks, though, I like what we're doing here, though, Chef Dan. We're getting RJ back into shape. RJ played a pretty decent game, but it's all about when it starts with the number one ring general, the floor general is Brunson. He makes the engine, the whole team just go. Yes, we're losing. We're hampering big leads down the stretch, but he's the calming, cool, collective player that okay, settle down. We got relax. It's not over yet. We and when they need a bucket, when they need a setup, he tonight was free throws. Brunson was there for the rescue. He's kind of showing everyone else how to win.
Absolutely. We saw earlier this season he wasn't able to hit on the opportunities that were handed to him, but lately he's just been taking the bull by the horns and has been being a consummate closer for us. And to a certain degree, you're right, Big Task. That is spoiling us. No, like kind of having that. It's very rare to say this for the Knicks, but it's feels good knowing that down the stretch you have an insurance policy that's gonna work for you like damn near 85-90% of the time.
Right, right. And now we just gotta with hopefully with time, we're now we get another secondary complementary or secondary closer. We know that we haven't seen it. We've been asking which who's the closer, who's the closer. We wanted Barrett, Randall, but if Brunson feels comfortable enough, I think is gonna he's gonna be wise enough to point out who should be not his successor, but his Robin, like Batman and Robin. And I think it's going to be Emmanuel quickly. I have a funny feeling that those two down the stretch, we're going to see that closing out games whenever one is on the other one, and I think they'll know when to defer. And I think we're going to see games where quickly is going to be closing. But it doesn't mean that Brunson's going to be in on the court on the bench. No, I'm talking about quickly's just going to have the touch to you're like, oh, big bucket. And I think Brunson, by leading by example, all it does is going to help Emmanuel quickly get better to be a closer himself. So it's a interesting dilemma the way I see it, and I'm like, okay, this is something. Yes, it's a little cardiac right now, Agent Super, but I think it's gonna pay off in the long run because basically the postseason, the playoffs is nothing but cardiac for any team. You know that. So if this team is already getting used to playing these type of cardiac games, and second in calm, cool, collective, not a panic or overwhelming or the moment too big or too fast for them, they're only going to benefit from it because we've been here before, second nature. Okay, they're going to make a run. All right, let's go. Let's do our plays. All right, we got it. We're going to call a timeout, and I think we'll be okay there. I think this is good. This is a good learning experience for us as fan base. It gives us agita and hemorrhoids, but all in all, it's going to work out.
Absolutely. Just let them like these are the moments that the team learns to gel with each other, and not only that, for us to be getting consistently into these moments, like you said, it gives us agita, but it lets them start to know each other. It's a crash course to knowing your teammate and knowing, all right, when the chips are on the line, this is what he's prone to do.
Exactly. Now, I'm gonna take a little bit of a left turn, or right turn, whichever way away from this, but because Sheldon Darrell Johnson brought a good interesting um comment, but he mentioned this for free agents, Cardi and Knicks. But my thing is, I know the trading deadline is a couple of weeks away. We haven't heard it right now. It's quiet, but it's only going to take a matter of moments when
Oh,
agents.
no, no, no. He's talking to Agent Super Argo. He's saying for real, Agent, they
Oh,
are
But
Knicks.
but 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 you enlighten me somewhere different. I read your comment different, but I'm gonna bring. But thank you because you enlighten me somewhere else. Whereas if you're a player right now, we haven't heard any buzz or any pundits out there, but agents gonna start throwing stuff or chum in the water. Players that are right now in a losing situation where the team either might pivot to rebuild or so forth and want to get out of their current team, and they see a team where like sometimes like say like a Knicks in that sixth seed, Pacers, so far. I'm going to use those as an example, or even the Kings. And maybe there's a player elsewhere that says, I think I might be able to put that team over the top. Maybe a conference run. You're going to start pretty soon names are going to be start throwing close to associated with the Knicks, where they have a lot of draft picks. The OKCs, those type of things. Don't be surprised if we're now from now on we're starting hearing a lot of rumors, a lot of this person, that person. I think one of the names you're going to see and haven't been heard. I know he just got there to that destination, and they could probably rebuild around him. Is probably Lauren Marketing. Don't be surprised. He's a guard, a small forward that will fit this team. The way his length, the way he plays, the way he can stretch the floor, and he's having a hell of a season. I don't know, if Danny Ainge in New York will get back again to talk, and he knows what the Knicks got in their cupboard, and pick wise, it'd be interesting if Utah would like to send out for Murray Marketing. I don't know. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I haven't heard it. I'm not. I'm just throwing it out there. Don't be surprised if you start hearing names like that. Laurie's untouchable. See, there you go. So you never know. You never know. I don't know what Utah wants to do there, or if the player doesn't want to play there. Remember, he was traded under circumstances. Maybe they live there because I can't live here. I'm living here half a season and I can't stand it, or they love it. You never know. You never know, guys. Never know. I'm not saying, and again, I'm just putting a hypothetical. This is a hypothetical. This is just saying out there. Players like that you never know. Players that got traded don't like the situation where they got traded to part of a blockbuster move, or their current team. Maybe they have another player that they drafted that they want to give them. The organizations think that they're ready to take over, and it's an expendable piece. You never know what's out there. I don't think the Chicago Bulls thing with DeRozan or Zach Levine is really. I don't think that's going to happen with New York. I don't see it. But if you're really looking for something for the Knicks, you need a small forward who's tall, who will come in there and that's what, or another power forward that's a slash center, like a Mobley. I'm not saying you're getting Mobley, but that kind of player that because you really gonna start thinking about Harkenstein right now. If you really, I don't know, man. The Harkenstein, hopefully he gets going, but I don't think they'll make any move. But don't be surprised the rumors start hands getting revved up with the Knicks, especially them sitting in the sixth seed. They're in the sixth seed. They're in that situation where shall we go for it and make a conference run? Do they might think they might get a couple piece or two where they could probably get a second round to probably and play and then get into the Eastern Conference. You never know. Vanderbilt from the Jazz will be perfect. You can never assume. Ainge probably wanted more, but he asked for Lauren, and then when he asked for Spider, ooh, I don't know. You never know what could be out there, guys. You never know. Um, I don't see them getting another point guard. I don't think they'll need another point guard because they moves like we all know Reddish won't be here. We all know Derrick Rose won't probably be here. You know, um, I don't know if Fournier, but Fournier is a piece of player that could for matching salaries, and if you want to give picks, that's how Fournier will get moved. But uh, it'd be funny. It'll be interesting to see a couple of weeks away from the trading deadline what the Knicks will do here if they are. There's no minutes though. That's the thing, Chef Dan. I know we want to get improve the club, but where are we getting the minutes? Who's going to get the minutes for, and so forth.
I, I don't think there's a need to improve. Like, the only trade that makes sense is for a superstar because we're a six seed team that's 5 games over 500.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A player
Like,
that
like no, like even Laurie marketing doesn't make sense. Like, it's either a Bradley Beal, Jamal Murray, Shea Gilgis Alexander. Those are the caliber of players that we're talking about. Names that are, you know, top 40,
right.
top 30, top 20, because every other name doesn't make sense. We're functioning well. And the only other position that I would really try and shore up is backup center, which I mean that's easily obtainable. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not really.
you could bring it back. You could get a decent backup center to go out there defensive minded. Yeah, absolutely.
And this is why we have Sims sitting on the bench.
Yeah, the Beal. I don't think Beal, that, like you said, agent, that
No, no,
contract
no.
isn't because no, no. I
I'm
I
not
know,
saying him specifically,
I
but
know.
those type of names, because a Laurie Markkinen doesn't put us into contendership. We're a good team right now. We got to get over get over last year, because last year was last year. This year is this year. And based on the results that this team is giving us right now, based on the play that our players are giving us right now, we're a good team. Do we beat the best teams? No. But do we lose to the absolute worst teams? No.
That's what we need. What is that player that can help us get over
Get
it and
over
beat
that. Yeah.
that and compete with the top echelons of the Eastern Conference right now? The Boston Celtics, the other the Cavaliers, the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn, although Brooklyn is going to take a little bit hit with no Durant. You know, they lost that tough game yesterday to Boston Celtics at home. It'll be interesting to see what they'll do here with the teams that are not available, who are going to punt, who's really going to punt away. You know, also Miami's going to be desperate. Miami, they're kind of right now, what are they, eighth right now currently, but you know they're a little bit waffling. You look for them to try to make some move, a big splash. You know how they do with rally.
That's another interesting team we've yet to play.
We haven't played them. We don't know how we match up yet against them. With this current, the way this team is currently playing, it'll be interesting to see how these guys fare up. Also, we haven't played Boston either. I don't think, or we have played one game against the Celtics. I
Yeah.
don't think we played one game, right?
Where they hit record threes against us. Yeah.
Right, one game against the Celtics. So we still have to play a couple games against the Celtics. See how that is. And I don't think Mitchell Robinson was at that. Played that game when we lost.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either. The Knicks need another shooter. They need someone who can hit the shot, but not a shooter. Hmm. I don't know. They need a defense. We could break that down here. It's a lot of different things, a variable to who's available though. You know, but my point was around that conversation. Why I brought that up was there's going to be a lot of speculations. There's going to be, and always when agents starts with the speculations and um podcast, whatever it's going to be, because just to gather an attention and treat pique an interest of who could be available, who won't be available. So it's the season of it now because of the trading deadline just a couple away, and also isn't certain contracts start getting restrictions lifted in February. I believe in the beginning of February, certain contracts in the NBA with their CBA, now certain players could be traded, allowed to be traded, not on the Knicks, but around the NBA in general. I remember we had that couple years last year, wasn't it, with Julius Randle? We had to wait for
Those deadlines in their contract for based on when they could be traded or not. Yep.
right. There's speculation on languages on those contracts, so it'll be interesting to see with that there. But other than that, man, Knicks win. We'll get ready here for double duty for Sunday. It will be Knicks and then the Giants, so that'll be interesting here. Chef Dan, we win. We keep winning. One game, one possession, one quarter, and now we're what is it, 5 games over 500 now.
Yep.
That's how we
Big.
do it. That's how you
Yeah.
do it. We're awesome in drafting late. That's kudos to their scouting department. When you could find players late like that, like the San Antonio Spurs, the Knicks lately here um, with McBride and Sims, um, quickly down, and that's a kudos on them for being smart and developing and finding players that fit not just the team but the system. All right, so we'll say goodnight here. We thank everyone, man. Thank you for all the likes, man. I really appreciate the likes. I really appreciate your coming along. Friday night Knicks here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. We thank you guys. Always a pleasure to see you every Friday, every day, every stream, every moment. Thank you guys again for the support, the love. Of course, thank you for. I hope you guys they didn't make you too hungry with all the food. Talk here. So, Chef Dan, before we say goodnight, what was the final meal going to be here?
I'm waiting for you to close it out so I can eat.
Oh, okay. So good night, guys. Chef Dan's hungry, and you don't keep a man who's hungry waiting. Peace.
Yeah. Peace.